Okay, let's try that again. I wanted to go through the GemRate results from this past month, right? September 2023. I don't think it's a real surprise that PSA basically has like 85% of the market. I don't know, I didn't do the math, but 1.2 million, up slightly. Can't really put too much stock in the CGC numbers because they've had some pop report maintenance, but SGC is showing some really good year-over-year growth. Good for them. What's always been interesting to me as we kind of scroll down to the, I guess, the more detailed analysis part of this worksheet or of this analysis is that half of PSA's business is non-sport, right? Which is interesting. I don't play in those markets, so I don't understand it, but it's really interesting, and I think it's not really talked about in the business when people are thinking about PSA's business. When you look at what they've done year over year, they're down 22% in terms of sports cards. I think it's because they've had a lot of TCG promotions, and people seem to be grading Pokemon and the like with reckless abandon, but so be it. I'm going to scroll past a bunch of these other parts because what I want to do is just get into the meat of this discussion today is just why I'm trying to understand why people are grading so many cards, so many ultra-modern cards. When you look at the markets, I mean, 50% of the sports cards graded by PSA are in the 2020s. That makes sense. The 80s and 90s were strong, but I think that's because they had recent promotions and they're working through the actual, backlog. I should have turned my email off so you don't get those reminders. But this is an email that we're looking at. Getting down further into some of these, the main sets that are being graded. You're looking at 2022 Panini Prism football and basketball. Even the other football sets, Panini Mosaic, Panini Select. These cards are, I don't know how you can be fiscally responsible and grade these cards at the current prices and expect to do anything other than lose money. It's just, it boggles my mind like how people are making decisions. Because, I know when I look back at grading what I graded last year or 2 years ago and whatever, it is way, way down, right? You've seen way less on this channel because it just doesn't make sense. Whether it's for resale or even to just, slab cards up for your personal collection, you might as well wait for promotions. And because prices aren't going to go up on grading, but, hopefully they go down. I think that when you look at the players that are graded for the month, I think you see that, people are not really thinking individually. Shohei Ohtani, 28,000 Shohei Ohtani cards graded last month. I mean, come on. How is that going to lead to a healthy market? I just don't see it. It's interesting how you just see the same players over and over graded again as more cards come out, and I just think people are in for a bit of a rude awakening. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the modern grading, whether ultra modern grading. Excuse me. Are you grading anything from these sets? Am I just off base and there's something I'm not seeing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.